Hello everyone, and welcome to my version of APBA Football. I am in the final stage of a game between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears of 1978. We're in Soldier Field here. And it's actually the Bears' last possession, and the score is 21 Packers and 20 for the Bears. And it's been a really good game. The Bears have had to come back. The Packers scored 7 in the first. The Bears had a field goal. Repeat that in the second quarter. 7 for the Packers, 3 for the Bears. And then they both scored a touchdown in the third. And the Bears have a TD pass to Walter Payton here in the fourth to make it 21-20. So we've had sacks on the Chicago side. Mike Hartenstein, Jim Osborne, and Gary Campbell. For Green Bay, Mike Butler, Ezra Johnson, and Dave Roller. And so it's been a very eventful game. For Green Bay, touchdowns by Turdell Middleton. He has 2, and Barty Smith has 1, and Walter Payton has 1 for the Bears. And who else scored for the Bears here? We had a interception return for the Bears somewhere, I thought. Let's see. Field goal, Chicago interception, but that was not for a touchdown. Maybe that was last game. So Chicago has 2 touchdowns. No, they only have the, hold on. Oh yeah, Golden Richards had a touchdown reception, and Walter Payton, and then the 2 field goals. So there we go. Packers 21, Bears 20. This will be the Bears' last possession. There's 5 possessions per 5 possessions per quarter. So the Bears, if they can get a field goal, can go ahead. Green Bay will get the last possession here of the second half. Field goal or touchdown will put the Bears ahead. If not, that'll pretty much wrap it up. Green Bay has an interception by Mike McCoy. And so that's where we stand. And again, I use... this is what my defensive cards look like. And I list all the players and their position and how many sacks and interceptions they had. And that goes along with the interception card that I make. When there's a possible interception, I roll on this. And depending on what number it is, I go down through the interceptions on the defensive card to see who made the interception. If no interception, it's incomplete pass. Same on the sack card. I go through the sacks, and if it's a high enough number that they don't have that number of sacks, then that's the defensive influence on that, and it's an incomplete pass. Alright, so let's get this final Bears drive going. Based on their number of attempts of passing and rushing, 1 through 4 on the black die will be a rush, unless it's an obvious passing situation, and I'll call that. Now the Packers, on their defensive influence, they have -5 on the run. So for all runs between 1 and 5 yards, they'll subtract a yard from the Bears' gain. And they are a +1 on defense. So for every pass, which will only be 1 time, because once you use these up, they're gone. You'll add a yard on a completed pass. And that's another way to get the influence of the defense into my version of APBA Football. Okay, so here we go, 1st and 10. They did get a good field position. They're on their own 47 starting this. And that's a run by Walter Payton. And that'll be a gain of 6 -2. Because if it's over 5 yards, you subtract 2. So it's only a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6. And that's because of the Packers' rush defense. So the black die will still be calling it, and it's a rush, and this will be by Roland Harper, a 66. That'll be a gain of 16 minus 2, 14. Gain of 14 on the play. That's 9 plus 5. Puts them on the Packers 35. Now the long by Bob Thomas is a 44. So it looks like they need to get to the 27-yard line to try and attempt a 44. And we'll see how that goes. Again, I'm using my single chart, solo play chart, inspired by Jason. I've really customized it more to the way I make my cards, and I'm just looking up here on the monitor to see it. Okay, so we have a 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 35. That's a rush by Peyton, and that's a gain of 4 yards. Oh, minus 1, gain of 3. And that's 2nd and 7. And that's a rush by Roland Harper, and that's 19. That's a gain of 2. They've lost their rushing influence. They used all 5 of their yards. Okay, so we have a 3rd down and 5. This will be a short pass. Black die will be the target. We'll identify the target, and that's Walter Payton. 51, that's a 10, and that's a gain of 8. And Walter's pass receiving is an A, so he adds 3 yards. That's 11. Plus the influence of the Packers defense is a plus, so that's a gain of 12 on the play. We are down to the 18-yard line. So we're in field goal range. And the pass and rush defensive impact points are all gone. So play them as they lie. Let's see. That's a rush by Peyton, 43. And that's a minus 2. 2nd down and 12. That's a pass to James Scott. Bob Avellini, 15. And it's in, oh no, it's not incomplete. A short pass is 4 yards plus 3 is 7. Bring it up 3rd down. And we need 5 yards. 3rd 5. That's a rush. Roland Harper. And that is a gain of 2. So here we go. For the go-ahead field goal. Inside the 16. It's 11, 7, 18, 28-yarder. 56 Parsons card. That's a 20, and it is good. So the Bears kick a 28-yard field goal, put 3 points on the board, and they take a 23-21 lead. Have the kickoff by Bob Parsons. That's a 9. I'll put it on the 8. And the run back by Steve Odom, number 84, the Green Bay Packers, 65. That's a 19. That's a return of 20 yards. Take it to the 28. 1st and 10. The Bears defense will come out. The Bears defense has 0 influence on the pass and a run of minus 1. So they'll get to subtract a yard on a rushing play. And here come the Packers for the final possession of the game and their chance to either kick a field goal. Well, they only need a field goal unless they get a touchdown for some reason. If they can score, they will win. And here we go. Now on them, they passed pretty evenly between their plays. Attempts were pretty even between the pass and the rush. So it's a 1-3 is a run. That's a run by Turdell Middleton, and that's a gain of 6 minus 1. That's a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. That's a pass to James Lofton, number 80, by David Whitehurst. 12 is a completion of 5 plus 3 because he's an A receiver. That's an 8-yard gain. 1st down on their own 41. That's a pass to Rich McGeorge, the tight end. 43 is a 28. So this is a potential sack of -2. And what we'll do is use the sack card to find out who made the sack. It's a 31, sack number 13. We look at the Bears defensive card. 1 through 8 would be Tommy Hart. 1 through 12, 4 more is Jim Osborne. And the next 12 belong to Alan Page. So that's a sack by Alan Page, who had 12 of them. So I'll note that. That's a -2. That's a pretty big deal. 2nd and 12. That's a pass to Andra Thompson. Slot back. 36 is a 16. That's 3 yards. He's a B receiver, so the 3 yards is what it will be. 3rd down, and we're 4 down territory. Last possession, so short pass. Let's see, it's 3rd down and 9 yards. This is a short pass. This is the locator now, Lofton. 52 is a 25, potential interception. Potential interception. So we look at the interception card. This could end the game. 61, W31. I don't know that the Bears have 31 chances for an interception. So we have 3 for Buffoon, 5, 8, 12, 13. It ends at 13 at Doug Plank. So that's another reason how I get the defense influence into the game, by doing the interceptions and the sacks this way. So that'll be an incomplete pass, and it's 4th down. The Bears did not have as many interceptions as some other teams. So we need, 8, 9 yards. So this would be a medium pass. Again, they're going for Lofton on a 26. It's a 17, and it is incomplete. And that ends the game. The Bears, who were trailing the entire game, went ahead on the last possession of the game, and they win it by a score of 23-21. So that's it from Soldier Field here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the forums.